Gbadamosi tweet has sparked discussions among Nigerians on social media, with many expressing their opinions on ethnic politics and fairness in the political system. Some have argued that it is essential to address the issue of electoral integrity and justice, and others have pointed out the need for unity among ethnic groups in Nigeria. As the country prepares for the inauguration of Tinubu, the debate about the integrity of the presidential election continues to rage on. The Nigerian government must take steps to ensure that future elections are free, fair, and credible. All Nigerians should be able to exercise their democratic rights without intimidation, harassment, or violence. The Yoruba tribe has a significant role to play in ensuring that the political system in Nigeria is fair and just. Regardless of the ethnic background of the individual running for office, it is essential to remember that all Nigerian citizens, regardless of their tribe or ethnicity, deserve to be treated with fairness and respect. Only transparent electoral system can ensure that the will of the people is heard, and this should be a priority for all Nigerians. And Gbadamosi tweeted and said, "Dear Yorubas, if in 16 years' time a Yoruba political star vies for president and what Tinubu did to the Igbos this time is done to him or her, what moral legs will you have to stand on to protest?" Because I could remember some people are saying, if that is how they want things to be, because you now know that it's going to be, fire for fire. Because the next election, people now know that, okay, this is the system or the route you are going to take. We are ready for you. So, like I've always said, the people who are always on the wrong side, they always do a lot of things and they think they can get away with it, and they will justify it, why that thing is being done or whatever. But if other people do it, or another person does the same thing, they will not be telling you, you have to be politically correct. They will not be quoting law. And that is exactly what they always talk about, divide and rule, divide and rule. The Northerners have been doing it. Now it is the turn of the Yorubas. And they are asking, if in the future somebody else want to do it, you now see that, just like exactly what we are seeing now with this issue of fuel subsidy. The same set of people that say, no, it cannot be done, even if you want to do it. Because I believe that then a lot of people didn't really understand. Even some people were of the opinion that even if fuel subsidy was to be removed, there are some things that needed to be put in place. He didn't put those things in place. And up till now, you can imagine that up till now, those things have not been put in place. And people are saying, in as much those things have not been put in place, you have no moral justification to remove a fuel subsidy. Not that a fuel subsidy should not be removed. And now the same set of people are telling us that you should be patient, let it be removed. The person who did not remove it then was not smart. This one is smart. This one has a political will. Like, seriously, and they are justifying it. Justifying the reason why they protested, and they don't want people to protest now. And the person that wanted to remove it then had almost 2 or 3 years in office. They could not even do the needful so that those things could be in place. And even if you want to remove it, you know that you have done something. You see, all of them, at times people say they are the same. Those who justified protest then are now telling you that you don't have moral rights to justify that you want to truncate the government of somebody. And that is exactly what they will do. That time, if other people do the same thing, they will not tell you, oh, they don't have they will not be quoting law. You'll be seeing different lawyers. The question is that even the so-called Professor Wole Soyinka, will he come at, because he didn't even dwell on the issue of APC sending their thoughts. We saw it. This is no matter say they came out with their full chest. See, today nobody's saying anything, and they are coming out to tell you that let everybody move on. And the same people are tagging other people, trying to use ethnicity to demarcate other candidates. And they have done worse. This is terrible. So that is the question this man is asking. They would defend, they would try to justify it, because they are, anybody who does evil and think is good and other people want to do the same thing, they are evil people. They don't want it. They always justify evil. That is exactly what they do. They don't like to be told truth. Irrespective of where you are coming from, who cares? What is not good is not good. The antecedent that these people have created in Lagos, they think you can't go scot-free. It cannot be swept under the carpet. It is not possible. It can't be swept under the carpet. It was an abomination. Yes, if the Igbos can't unite and fight for the creation of Biafra, they should forget and remain a slave in their own country forever. How would they fight for? How would they fight? Why is it that Nigerians have not fought for good governance? How would they fight for Biafra? If you know how they will fight for Biafra, I think it's better for you to come out, because some people will just be saying some things. If it is that easy, you go and do that. Gbadamosi is not a stranger in Israel. I guess he should go to the antecedents of for the answer. Very essential question. If there is any responsible Yoruba to answer it. The Igbos, we are not Nigeria. We are Biafra, not Nigeria fake country. Never mind, the answer to this question will arise one day. Why did some people insist Kalu should be the Senate president? Is there any hidden agenda? Before he is chosen, let all the Igbos give firm order as regards the Biafra law on Monday indoor. If they can't deal with their locality, they can also deal with the federation. How did Yoruba handle the similar case in Yoruba when the miscreant led by one MC Olomo took total charge of his state and ordered some tribes, especially the Igbos, not to come out and vote their choice? The matter has not yet been treated. So what are you trying to tell us? Jesus said to hypocrites like you to first remove the beam in your eyes before talking of the moth in another man's eyes. That is the hypocrisy you are talking about. In your own place, you have a lot of things that you are dealing with. And that is why when you hear some people from the north, they will tell you, oh, the unrest that is going on in Igbo land, that if they cannot control themselves, if they cannot whatever, that how do you expect to give somebody from that extraction a whole country to govern? And you big like seriously? Are you the ones saying this? That is exactly the line that these guys have told. But we thank God that we have a lot of useless people in Igbo land, but it's not everybody. And it is the same thing in Yoruba land. You have unreasonable people, but it is not everybody. We still have people who are still reasonable, and they still stand on the path of truth. But unfortunately, majority of people are just gullible. Majority of the people who are on the wrong side, they always try to show themselves. And the ones that are on the right side, they are not even many. So that is why it seems as if, oh, when people are talking at times, you just use a one brush to paint everybody. It's very, very ridiculous. So the question this man has asked, if this happened in the future, what will you say? They will justify it. Are you not saying what is happening with the first subsidy of it? They were the one who carried it on their head. And now they are telling you that the person who did not even stand his ground was a weak person. Now they are there. Their own person is a strong person. That is exactly what they will say. But all I know, that what they have sown, they cannot get away with it. It cannot be swept under the carpet. You think people are forgotten. Let us move on. Let us move on. You can imagine if people of supporters of Obi did what happened. Even he has not even done anything. You see propaganda all over the place. The Nigerians are suffering. They laugh people. This is no matter of say I want to vote. And this is the person the suffering is already hammering on you, and you want to follow them ethnicity, whether or not they will provide food for you. So it's just really unfortunate. It's a pertinent question that Gbadamosi has asked. So guys, let's have your take and leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you.